back to another Falcon BMS video for Rolling Fire. And in this one, it's going to be a seed mission, or SEAD, however you want to pronounce it. But I'll just say seed, because dead, said, I don't know. Anyway, actually no, it's a dead that I wanted to do. Destruction of enemy air defenses, and this is taking out an SA-9 site. We can see that it's confirmed here at this steer point number 7. And really the situation hasn't changed too much. There was a push on the western side, but the eastern side looks like they're getting kind of stopped by a couple of battalions. But we're going to support the western side. We can see a bunch of vehicles and things gathering up, and there's a lot of casts in this area. Looks like Phantoms are kind of taking care of that right now. And also, as a small update, we're getting a radar site that's back online, an early warning system. And actually a lot of SAM sites on the eastern edge is still here, but ATO we're tasking. They're focusing kind of air superiority over here where the J-20s are coming in from, and then also just supporting the ground troops. So we can see the clear strategy, keeping aircraft busy, enemy aircraft busy out this way, so that our aircraft can roam freely over the DMZ.
Alright, listen up.
Alright, let's take out the briefing, and this is just reinforcing that we're looking for SA-9s, the launchers specifically. We will have another flight that's coming in from the ROKAF. They will be most likely taking out the radar, and then we're taking out the launchers. And then we also have an EA-18G for jamming purposes. Okay, fair enough. So we're going to be 19,000 at the IP, and then 24,000 feet for our cruising. Comms ladder is going to be the same. Tactical and intraflight is going to be channel 16. What do we have? Common is 14. Oh, never mind. Intraflight is what I want to focus on anyway. So it's channel 16 for intraflight. Common is, I think, like everybody. We don't want to hear everybody's comms. And then regular comms ladder, IFF, link 16 is all good to go. And then my call sign is going to be Cajun 11, and then Wingman is going to be Cajun 12. Weasel is going to be our guys that are taking out the radar sites, and then Prowler is going to be our jamming. It's going to return to sunny weather, which is very nice. I'm pretty sure we'll see just some clouds over the area, but nothing that's going to be too much. Our support, we're going to have AWACS, so that's going to be Chalice 5. J-Star is going to be Magic. We have a tanker, and then we have an EA-6B that's going to be kind of in the area for jamming purposes as well, which is kind of interesting. So we'll look for Chalice 5. But first, we're going to check out our loadout. And our loadout is going to be Mavericks, AGM-65 Deltas, 4 Slammers, and 2 bags, 1 jammer pod. I'm going to just make one small adjustment, and we're instead going to throw AIM-9s on the edges. Because every time it seems like I don't have AIM-9s, we get into a within visual range engagement. Alright, so data cartridge, we're going to do comms, get the comm plan loaded in the data cartridge, IFF plan loaded in the data cartridge, and for link 16, let's go to ATO, and then we're going to do command control communications intelligence. Who's this? That's the half cap. That's Raven 2. We're not looking for them. That's early warning. Are they under support, or are they under... Might be under support. Airlift, nope. You're in here somewhere. It's Magic 3. We're looking for Chalice. There's Chalice 5. There, Link 16. Looks like it's 4-5. The other STN is 4573. Let's see. Actually, no, we'll do Link 16 plan first to update that, and then our donor is going to be the AWACS, which is 4573, and then 1 for their flight of 1. So we'll save all that into our data cartridge, and let's not waste any time in getting into the pit. Takeoff time is 22:11. It is 21:43, so about 30 minutes till takeoff. Let's get it.
Chalice 5, radar contact, bullseye 0, 1, 2, 1, 5, 7, 21,000. Chalice 5, radar contact, bullseye 0, 4, 0, 1, 8, 0, 26,000.
Feeling out.
Cajun 3-2, Charlie shoot. Set up ResCap here.
All right. Ooh, we're gonna get a sunrise mission today. Okay, that's looking good. Now let's close canopy first. Oop. I'll hold that. Now we can go to JFS start 2. Well, it looks like it's going to be a really nice morning. Alright, there we go. Now we got RPM going. We're looking for 25% RPM. Secondary caution light went out. Come on. 25. Okay, there's about 25. Take the throttle out of the detent. And let's make sure we get a good start. Yeah, we're about to burn out. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if this was our gauge that was broken, because now it's not going down at all. At least it's slowly going down. Let's give it another shot. If I start 2.
Magic 3-1, sunrise. Chalice 5-1, sunrise.
And if this doesn't work, we may have to get a JFS recharge. Secondary caution light went out. about 25. A little bit past 25.
Magic
Let's
4-1, sunrise.
try it now. Okay, this is looking much better. JFS just turned itself off. It's on its own now. Alright, we hit 60%. Now we're looking for 70% to kind of help even out the temps. Woo! Good start. We have oil pressure. That was sketchy. Right, avionics. And oxygen. HUD. Let's see, MFDs are coming online. There you go. RWR. Let's get our ECM panel going. INS alignment is going. Get our jammer pod ready to go. IFF to standby. Probe heat. Nothing is hot. Test. Test looks good. Leave probe heat on. Let's get the ejection seat handle done. It's FAC. Clear out all our errors. Alright, we're going to test for fire sensors. Working. Oxygen low. Alright. Block 42. Oxy low is on the enunciator panel instead of the eyebrow. And then the oxygen over here went back to, looks like a little over 4.5 liters. Okay, so oxygen levels look fine. All lights.
Pull up. Altitude. Warning.
Just
Jammer.
making sure no bulbs are
Counter.
out.
Shaft. Flare.
Okay, good.
Low. Out. Lock. IFS. Caution. Bingo. Data.
Alright, now we're going to run the Flickus bit test. Make sure that passes. Okay, looks like it passed the bit test. Good. Back to the FCR, we have 6 seconds left on its bit test. And once that's done, we'll wait for the INS to align. Okay, FCR's up. Have a couple of faults here that we need to clear on the test page. Alright, RWR is up and running. Now for the alignment, we are just looking for 4.0. 4.0 on the left side here for the INS alignment. And then we'll be good. I don't need to doggone. No. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh well. Right, here we are. 3.9. Okay, looking for 4.0, and then this should flash ready. Okay, INS is ready. Switch that to nav. Clear that out. Get rid of the test page, and we'll get the data cartridge up and load everything in the data cartridge. So all our comms, IFF, link 16, data link, navigation stuff. Right now it's on link 16, so it's getting itself together. That was pretty quick. Okay, good. Switch that to upfront controls. Get to nav mode. Excellent. Looks like we're good. Gonna change comm channel 122 for tower.
Lightning 4,
Ground operations.
taxi, Delta, and then hold short, runway 06
Come to
right.
16. We're gonna return so we get to our main DED page. IFF setup, so we're gonna do mode 1 and mode 3, so 20 and 10. On the backup, switch that to norm.
Lightning 4-2, hold present position.
Get IFF set to
Lightning
go.
4-2,
List
taxi,
mode.
Delta, and then hold
We are
short,
going
runway
to
06
get to
right.
the HEMIX. Get this aligned here. Let's see what's over. Course and page or up.
Lightning 4-1, contact tower for takeoff. Switch to
Okay, alignment we're good.
5020. Rider 2, taxi, Delta, and then hold short, runway 06
And the rest will
right.
get done in the air.
Rider 2-2, hold present position.
Okay, I think that should do it. So, master air mode, smiz. We'll go to storage jettison.
Rider 2-2, taxi, Delta, and then hold short, runway 06 right.
So there's the 120s. 120s. And 9. Okay, 120. Master air ground mode, smiz. We have our Mavericks on the right side, which that'll be fine. Go back to the HSD though. Go to the air to air. Go back to the HSD to get that set up. Done. So we've gone through all of those. And we have 10 minutes to take off. Let's get our taxi lights ready to go. And we're gonna call up tower to get the QNH.
Agent 11, Solsad, QNH 3030.
Oh, 3030. Okay. And yeah, we'll power up the jammer once we get up in the air. Okay. Let's go back to tower and request taxi for departure.
Agent 1, 2 shift, F-16s, request taxi. Good morning, Agent 1, you are number 1 for departure, taxi Alpha, then hold short, runway 03 left.
So 03 left and runway Alpha. And brake check, brakes work. Nose wheel steering
Rider
on.
2-1, contact tower for takeoff. Switch to 5020.
Satan 1-1, request a taxi back.
Satan 1-1, taxi to the ramp. Welcome back.
Yep, got another
Satan
one coming in.
1-2, request taxi back.
Satan 1-2, taxi to the ramp. You are cleared all the way in.
Alright, and somehow we're back to not having the best performance in Falcon. Which is kind of weird because I had really good performance in DCS. This is really weird. Usually I can count on Falcon for being like the smoothest experience
Contact
for me.
tower for takeoff. Switch to 35310.
Alright, we're gonna stop there and com 1. We're gonna go to channel 3. And we're gonna ask Tower. Or let Tower know we're ready to go.
Agent 1-2 shift F-16s, ready for departure.
Cajun 1, hold short.
Okay, now we're gonna time compress. Not much else for us to do but wait.
Weasel 1-4, Solsan Tower, wing 030 at 5 knots. Runway 03, right, cleared for landing. Check gear down. Weasel 1-1, contact globe, switch to 7580. Weasel 1-2, contact globe, switch to 7580.
Maybe it was just so dark outside on the
Weasel 1-3, contact globe,
other
switch
missions that I
to
couldn't tell
7580.
the black box edges.
Weasel
So with the time
1-4,
compression
contact
off,
globe, switch to
yeah, it's still kind of there.
7580.
Oh, there's the sun peeking up over the mountains.
Cajun 1, Solsan Tower, wing 030 at 5 knots. Runway 03, left. You are cleared for takeoff.
Alright, let's get out of here. That was too much, too fast. Oh, there's Wingman. Okay, let's get out of here. Turn and burn, eh? Nose wheel steering off. Airspeed's alive. It's off the peg. 120 knots. 140 knots. 160 knots. We'll go ahead and rotate because we're a little heavier today. And you're up. So keep it in afterburner. Get ourselves up and out of here. Okay, yeah, just on the ground that it's
2,
kinda,
airborne.
so I can immediately tell a performance change.
Cajun 1-1, contact departure.
Departure, channel 4, and we'll tell them that we're in the air.
Agent 1, airborne, 2 shift F-16s, 1000. Agent 1, Solsan, departure. Depart heading 035. Resume on navigation. Cajun 1-2, on my way.
Alright, so we're gonna turn to channel 6, and they said resume on navigation, meaning we can just fly wherever we need to. So we're immediately going to climb to 24,000 feet, and Wingman should be catching up with us soon. And there's the sunrise. For day 3. This drift ready to go here like that.
Two, in position.
Okay, so we can turn our lights off. Alright. We'll get out of this sharp climb and get some speed. We'll go ahead and time compress. Take it out of time compression because now we're at 24,000 feet. So go ahead and get it out of afterburner and turn on autopilot. And time compress. Alright, so we're about 20 nautical miles out. Kind of nice to get like a morning mission. Okay, so we're going to be a minute late, which is okay. No huge threats. Turn off time compress, and let's get our hammocks ready to go. And let's get this cross aligned here. Go and the roll, looking good. Okay. Hammocks is done. Let's go to master air mode. I'll go to continuous and IFF out. Okay, so there's most likely Weasel over there, those circles over there. That's who we're meeting up with. Alright, back to time compression. We have, looks like about 15 nautical miles until we hit steer point number 3. And steer point 3 just may be our not our push point, our holding point. So we'll see. Let's actually bring up our cruise. Yeah, so we're gonna get there pretty close to on time. And yeah, so this is our hold point. So we're gonna get about 5 miles out. Take it out of autopilot. I'm just gonna reduce our speed and kind of make a lazy turn to the right. So we're going to be holding out here, hanging around out here for, what is it, 6 minutes? Or until we hear the words that the package has been marshaled. Okay, yeah, so they're at 20, that's why we're at 24,000, they're at 22. And then once we hit steer point 4, or I should say on our way to steer point 4, I'm going to turn on the Mavericks, get them spooled up and ready to go. Kind of almost am tempted to just kind of loop in behind Weasel. Now the weird thing is, okay, so those that don't know, an SA-9 is an infrared SAM system. So it uses heat-seeking missiles, meaning you got to be pretty close. I think for the SA-9, it's about 2 nautical miles, 2.5 nautical miles is its maximum effective range. But if they have any sense, the SA-9 operators aren't going to launch outside of 2 nautical miles, and we'll wait for you to get pretty close. As you've seen in some other videos where I've been shot down by like SA-18s or SA-9s, we're pretty low to the ground and pretty close to them, and it was pretty much a guaranteed shoot down. However, the Mavericks have a maximum effective range of about 10 to 12 nautical miles. So if we get good locks and we're high enough and far away enough, we should be fine. And there are no other known SAM site threats in the area. And so far, the attrition in the air has been worked out pretty well. So we shouldn't see any enemy aircraft either. So we should be able to get across the flot line, take out the SA-9s, and get back uncontested. And the keyword is should. Oh, I really need to start turning. Okay. Really need to start turning to our steer point now, because now we're gonna be late. Yeah. Okay, so I take some of it back. My performance is coming back. In BMS. So, all is forgiven. Forget what I said. We're now going to go to Master Air Ground mode. I'm going to go to the SMIS page. I'm going to... Okay, maybe I spoke too soon. Power on the Mavericks. That could be Wi-Fi.
Package marshaled.
That's having problems. But yeah, let's swap out the weapon page or the TGP for the weapon page. Now we're just waiting on the Mavericks to spool up. Should take about 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes. Now let's see. We're gonna have Wingman go. Let's go to formations. We'll have him go ladder.
Station 1-2, go ladder. 2. 2, in position.
Alright, so our fuel tanks, our external fuel tanks are almost done. We're going to be dropping those pretty soon. We're at 8,700 pounds. Yeah, about 8,700 pounds. And I think it's 7,500 is how much the internal is. And that's why I always have it to the external wings so I can see the fuel level. So we got about a little over 1,000 pounds of fuel in there. Maybe it's 10,000 because it says multiply by 100.
Weasel 2-1, package departing push point.
Okay. And I really hope to hear Magnum from them. Because the SA9s can be assisted with a dog ear SAM system. Which reminds me, put that in handoff mode. Let's get our jammer ready to go. I'm gonna turn my, because I know it's infrared, I'm gonna have it on program 2 for chaff and flare. And then semi, if the jet picks up that we are being locked up, it'll try to actively jam, and if it's not working, it'll also drop chaff and flare on its own. I think that's the Phantom. It's down there. Alright, good. We made up some time.
Prowler 4-1, package departing push point.
The Prowler, that was our jammer guys, which I don't know how useful they're going to be. What are they doing? Why are they climbing? Now we're on steer point number 5, which should be our pre-IP. Steer point 6 will be our IP, and then steer point 7 is going to be our target. And I'm also going to hold number 2 until I'm done, because I'm trying to boost my points and I'm trying to get promoted to captain here. See, I don't think we're even to the DMZ. Take just a little throttle out, because now we have to descend to about 19,000 feet. Okay, steer point number, oh, that's steer point 7. Oops, I was behind. Alright, we'll be there in about 3 minutes, 27 miles out. That square box that TD. I want to say TD box, but it's not a TD box. But that square right there, that's where the steer point actually is. That's where the SA9 should be. Okay, so it's on. So it looks like the it's caged, which, alright. So we have master arm on. Oh. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I already see the targets here. I'm gonna wager that these are our targets. Oh, we're 18,000. My bad. I'm gonna line up on the target. We're gonna be, and then we're gonna DMS down.
Weasel 2 in.
Yeah, I think that's the radar site. I don't know what those are. I mean, those are buildings and bunkers. I'm like 99% sure these are our SAM sites. And that could be SAM sites. I don't know. Too far away. Alright, so it is about 10 miles out. Alright, here we go. And we're going to try to lock. Oh, I don't want that. One of these guys. No! Stop it. Got it. And rifle.
Rifle.
Easy peasy.
Two, request permission to engage. Round target.
Rifle.
Bullseye. 038 36. Rifle.
Maybe it is the field of view that helps out.
Rifle.
Where's my chaff flare program?
Chaff flare. Chaff flare.
And then now we'll let Wingman do his thing.
Agent 1-2, weapons free. 2, Wilco.
Man, aren't you eager? Oh, there's splash, splash, splash. Fantastic. I think I caught a secondary explosion. Alright, yeah, so I'm rolling to the right, which means... Okay, yeah. Just checking my stores. There's Weasel. Okay. We're going to go out about 12 miles and then roll back in. AAA radar. Your jammer's up and running, it's on standby. AAA, that should be friendly, so I don't understand why they're spiking us. Okay, we're a little over 12 miles out. Let's go ahead and roll back in. Now, there were other targets, there were other vehicles. So we'll go ahead and see if we can hit those. Bro, I don't even know what you're gonna shoot at, but have at it.
Rifle! Two, pumping.
I don't know what he fired at, but let's try to get this guy. Nope. Nope. It's too hot. The bunker is too hot.
Rifle! Two, here goes nothing.
Okay, what about the other vehicles that were
Two, pumping.
kind of out there? Actually, no. Bad idea.
Chaff flare. Chaff flare. Chaff flare. Chaff flare.
Two, in. Rifle!
Yeah, where is number 2, by the way?
Two, pumping.
Oh, there he is. Yeah, I kind of want to know what he's shooting at. We're almost out of fuel in the tanks.
Agent 1-2, on my way.
How far out are we? 8 miles. Okay, yeah, he's hitting something. I'm not exactly sure what. Actually, maybe we'll go 13 miles out. Give us that much more time. Well, hello, number 2. Oh, it's starting to get bright out. Let's get the
Two, in position.
visor down. What do we got? This is helpful. that. It appears as if we got everything in the area.
Rifle.
Oh, there they are. Got them. Okay, rifle.
Rifle.
Lord. Trying to find. There they are.
Rifle.
Chaff, flare. Chaff, flare. Caution, chaff, flare. Chaff, flare. Chaff, flare. Chaff, flare.
Okay, there's some impacts there. More impacts. In any case, we're getting out of here. Got one. And fuel tanks are done. Dismiss, storage jettison, and there they go. Okay, we are on steer point 8. Okay, good. Steer point 8. We go to master air mode first. Forgot to check in with AWACS, but we'll tell him that we're done.
We are heading home.
Alright, we can have Wingman go into
Agent 1-2, go wedge. 2.
Ah, crap. Looks like we have a jamming on. We may have a J-22.
2, in position. Alert 4, Chalice 5, be advised. Threat aircraft bearing 36021, 18,000.
You're 21 miles away. Yeah, see, why do they keep talking to them? They should be talking to me too. I'm out here. Help me. No, we're not getting locked up by them as of yet. And I'll also say the RWR doesn't necessarily mean range. It just means how bad is the threat. Like, how dangerous is it? From outside, on the outside ring, not very threatening. And then this inner ring, very threatening. So while I do have a J-22 or a J-20 Spike, it's out there. It says about 20 miles away. So the idea is if he wants to follow us back into friendly territory, there's more.
Counter. Chaff. Flare. Low. Counter.
Yeah, they're engaging us. That's what the jammer is for. And the reason why I'm running away right now is because those are 5th gen fighters. And I'm gonna say this once. Well, I've said it once and I'll say it again.
Altitude. Altitude.
This isn't Top Gun Maverick, alright? Because Top Gun in Top Gun, they actually had the drop on the 5th gen because they were super close. And Maverick was unpredictable, but we're at BVR and they've got the advantage. And we're pretty light right now.
Diesel 2, Chalice 5, be advised. Threat aircraft bearing 01024 32,000.
Yeah, see? Why are they calling them out? They should be talking to me too, because I was the one that got locked up first. Alright, let's see if they follow. And why isn't... Are they on... They're not on the HSD. Let's level the wings, get the RWR time to see what's going on. Oh, nope, I got it. There he is. Yeah.
Diesel 2, Chalice 5, be advised. Threat aircraft bearing 36020 32,000.
We're gonna lay off the throttle because we have 6 minutes until we hit our next steer point. I'm gonna try to get up to 20,000 feet just to save on fuel. The higher we are, the less air resistance. Therefore, we're burning less fuel. We got about 6,000 pounds. Alright, there's 20,000. We're going to turn on autopilot for now. And we're going to time compress just a little bit.
Diesel 2, Chalice 5, be advised. Threat aircraft bearing 34516 32,000.
So we're low on flares. Go back to program 1. That's chaff.
Diesel 2, Chalice 5, be advised. Threat aircraft bearing 31516 32,000. Diesel 2, Chalice 5, be advised. Threat aircraft bearing 30524 30,000.
Yeah, it looks like we're in the clear. We have all sorts of friendlies. F-18s, F-16s, F-15s. We're good. Alright, let's decrease the range so that I know once we get to 30 miles, right here, we will be in range of air traffic controllers. And we should be out of everybody's way. We're gonna be 10 minutes late. Well, that's okay though.
Weasel 2-1 is a dot.
All right. Let's get our comms to approach, and we don't need cruise anymore. We want visual approach.
Location 1-1, 2-shift, F-16s, 30 miles,
Autopilot
northeast,
off.
19,000. Request vector for visual landing. Good morning, Agent 1-1, Soul Side approach. Vector survey on approach, runway 03 right. QH3031. Agent 1-1, turn left heading 175, descend to 5,000, maintain 300 knots.
175.
Agent
3,000.
1-2, turn left heading
5,000.
180, descend to 6,000.
Okay, yeah. Everything's looking good.
Altitude. Altitude.
Alright, 5,000, and then 300 knots. Just let the aircraft slow itself down, really. And also, we don't want to get a flame out. It's like an airstrip. Alright, so there we are.
Agent 1-1, turn left heading 160, hold 5,000, maintain 300 knots, runway 03 right.
160.
Agent 1-2, orbit the spacing 6,000.
He shouldn't be orbiting for long.
Agent 1-1, orbit the spacing 5,000.
Dang it. That stinks.
Agent 1-1, orbit the spacing 5,000. Agent 1-1, turn left heading 235, hold 5,000, maintain 240 knots, runway 03, right.
What do you say, 235?
Agent 1-2, turn right heading 115, descend to 5,000, maintain 200 knots.
Contrails. Contrails everywhere. Okay, so I think I see... I think I see it. Yep, that's it. Man, I really wonder how densely South Korea is populated, because it's like cities everywhere, subdivisions everywhere. I mean, I do see some farmland, but man, it looks pretty dense. Kind of makes me want to visit. Yeah, I'm on the downwind.
Agent 1-1, turn right heading 245, hold 5,000, maintain 350 knots.
Interesting. Oh, maybe it's because it's windy. I'm getting pushed a little bit, maybe.
Agent 1-1, turn left heading 210, descend to 4,000, maintain 280 knots, vectors to right base.
$210, 4,000, and he said 280 for my speed. Kind of a change.
Agent 1-2, turn left heading 210, 4,000, maintain 270 knots, vectors to right base. Agent 1-1, fly heading 220, descend to 3,000, maintain 350 knots, vectors to right base.
220, 3,000, speed 250. Where am I in? Still in Master Air mode? Nav mode.
Agent 1-1, fly heading 315, descend to 2,000, maintain 240 knots, vectors to final. Agent 1-2, fly heading 215, descend to 3,000, maintain 270 knots, runway 03, right.
Alright, there should be 310.
Hawkeye 5-1, F-16, 30 miles, north, 19,000.
Yeah, I
Inbound
can't
for
see.
Atlantic.
See my speed. I've even got my
Hawkeye,
sun visor down.
Bullseye approach. You're cleared all the way in. Overhead approach. Runway 03 right.
Show off.
Agent 12, turn right heading 310, descend to 2000, maintain 200 knots, vectors to final. Agent 11, turn right final approach course 030, slow to approach speed.
030.
Agent 11, contact tower on final.
There's tower. And I'm going to tell him I'm on a final.
Cajun 11, on final.
Cajun 11, Solsan Tower, continue inbound for runway 03 right.
There's my bracket. Alright, so I'm just trying to slow down to about, I don't know, 190 knots. Alright. Let's turn that off. Yeah. It is kind of windy. I guess it is clear, but I know there's going to be precipitation coming.
Cajun 12, on final.
Cajun 12, Solsan Tower, continue inbound for runway 03 right.
Actually, I kind of want to touch down a little earlier.
Cajun 11, Solsan Tower, wing 040 at 4 knots, runway 03 right, cleared for landing, check gear down.
3 green, gear down. Any skid on? Yeah, I'm floating pretty high. I want to be this high. I know the glide path slope says I'm doing fine, but yeesh, I don't like being this high.
Cajun 12, Solsan Tower, wing 040 at 3 knots, runway 03 right, cleared for landing, check gear down.
Alright. Not too bad. Could always be better though. Nose wheel steering on.
Cajun 11, contact low, switch to 7580.
Alright, and we're gonna ask them to taxi back to the ramp.
Cajun 11, request taxi back.
Cajun 11, taxi to the ramp, Delta 02.
Alright, Delta 02. Let's get ourselves across the runway.
51, contact tower for takeoff. Switch to 35310.
There's Delta. Then we're gonna continue on. Sam's Heights. Friendly Sam's Heights. Anyway, right. This is runway. Not runway. Parking spot 00. Right here, and then
Cajun 1-2, request taxi back.
there's 01.
Rider 4, taxiing.
Cajun 1-2, taxi to the ramp. Welcome back.
That's 02. Oh. Okay, maybe that's not 02. Maybe this is 02 then.
Mako 2, 2-ship, F-16s. Request taxi. Good morning, Mako 2, you're number 3 for departure. Taxi Alpha, and hold short, runway 03 left.
Might be that there's a lot
Phantom
that's
2,
spawning.
4-ship, F-4s. Request taxi.
Good morning, Phantom 2. You are number 3 for departure. Taxi Delta, and then hold short, runway 06 left.
Mako 2, taxiing.
Alright, parked. Let's get the chocks in. Start shutting it down.
Rider 4, taxi Delta.
Okay. Probe heat off. Turn off the ECM panel. Turn off the RWR. Don't need the ejection seat armed anymore. HUD. FCR. Radar altimeter. Don't need the air source for the cockpit. Oxygen avionics off. You can turn off nose wheel steering and open canopy. Throw it back in its D10. Yeah, I already turned the fuel off. Okay. Making sure. Man, it has really taken a long time to spool down. Okay, that's done. Battery is off. Everything looks like it is turned off. Okay, ECM panel off. Let's end this mission and see how we did.
Short. Chalice 5, Tiger 1, Windsor. Raven 6-1. We are heading home.
On target.
Whammo!
Mouse. Okay. Failed. The mission failed, but our task was a partial success. Despite our poor showing, we were able to suppress the enemy air defenses successfully. What'd I get? Okay, so those last three were the... Interesting. So I got 4. So I had... Okay, so I got the radar, a truck, a APC, and 1 SA-9 launcher. And then what did he get? He got 1 SA-9. Okay. So I don't know how... Oh, never mind. The mission... Okay, it was us. Us that did really well. Somehow our Prowler got shot down, probably because the J-22 probably came in and took him out. Yeah, Prowler 5-1 or 4-1 downed by J-20. Nice. That's why I failed. Okay, so because the EA-18 got shot down. The F-16 Weasel, they didn't do anything. And we're the only ones that did something, which gave us a partial success. Fair enough. We still did our job. And if we recon... Well, it's not shown anymore. Yeah, the radar sights are down. Yeah, I can't see the SA-9 sight, so... Don't know how that's a mission failure. Neither here nor there. Okay, this is done, so we can actually, Here we go. We can delete that threat ring. Save that in the data cartridge. Alright, looks like there's only 1 hour left until it hits day 3 officially. But as we're looking across the flot line, have a lot of support stuff going on. Looks like there's going to be some heavy activity on the west side of things, and then looks like our friendly battalions either retreated or were destroyed. So that's going to set them back a little bit, and this town was recaptured by Red 4. Well, alright then. And what do we have on the mission board? Mission board looks like we have another dead mission that is coming up at 23:20. 2 minutes. An escort, that'd be a pretty gravy. 23:20. Why is it all like right now? So it's an infantry army base in 10 minutes. I can't make that deadline to take off in time. Ooh, a dead mission that's way out there. Bar cap by a carrier. No, thank you. A deep escort. No, thanks. And that's supported by the strike. That's pretty deep. No, thanks. And then another bar cap over. Okay, we're gonna have to, on the, like behind the camera, behind the scenes, time compress a lot, because these missions aren't feasible. I wouldn't be able to get time on target with this one. Wouldn't be able to get up in the air in enough time on this one. That's just too soon. But I'm curious, what would they be using? Ah, JDAMs. Alright. Yeah, no big deal there, but yeah, that's all filled out. Okay, well, that's this mission. This is Callsign Scooter. I'm signing out. And I'll watch you. Nope. I'll see you on the next one. We'll see what other kind of trouble we can get into and influence the ground here as day 3 approaches. And I also want to know, what's the weather going to be like in a couple hours?
All right, listen up.
Sunny. What about at the half hour?
All right,
it's probably the
listen
same
up.
because I only have it on like a 1 hour. Sunny. Okay. Whatever. I'm saving it again because I'm just OCD about it. Alright, till the next time. Stay tuned as more F4 Phantom stuff is going to come around a lot. Again, the F4 is my favorite jet of all time. Not to say that the F-16 isn't a favorite. It is definitely my number 2 for sure, just because it's a little bit easier to use, but also at the same time a little more complicated to use. The Phantom is all analog in a way, so I don't know, I feel like I understand its avionics a lot more, because even though you're doing a lot of complicated stuff, it seems simple and logical, whereas the F-16, there's a bunch of setup to get what you want it to do, which is very useful when you know what you're doing, but then when you add in high stress stuff going on, it's kind of hard to keep it all straight. Whereas the Phantom is like, oh yeah, I know how to set this up, let's get this set up and get it done. Anyway, stay tuned for more uploads through the weeks, and stay safe out there. Again, on the next one.